Am I ready for the delectable time? Thank you. Sorry, I was muted. I mean, Gokai, it's meant to just be for one game, so I'm not gonna, like, hamper it too much because of it. Also, like, I don't want any emotional spoilers either. I know what I said. Okay. Okay, fair. Anyway, hi, everybody. How y'all doing? I was originally gonna wait until a little bit later to watch this and everything else like that, but based on the fact that everybody's probably talking about it right now, and I've already probably seen a couple things, and the fact that I actually have something to do in a little bit, actually, I gotta help out my dad with something. We're gonna do it now. We will still be having a stream later, so don't worry. The stream today is not canceled. Blame Jasper. Donkey Kong Bananza, director of all time. What's going on, Maddie? How you doing? So yeah. But yeah, Jasper very much already did art, like, super fast of it. I don't know what the context of it is, but again, I don't want to see any spoilers in chat regard to this direct. Just let me watch through it and everything else like that. We will discuss it afterwards and everything else like that. But I'm very much looking forward to Bananza. It's very good that we're getting more information now. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop it, and we're just gonna jump straight in. We're not even gonna wait. We're gonna jump straight in. I'll be adjusting the audio as I go. But let's not wait any longer. Everyone be silent or I'll stab you with a green sword. Exactly. All right, folks. Let's get into it.
When the world felt so cruel and bleak, when the hole looked so dark and deep, hard as rock, cold as stone, I was scared alone. Then your beat showed the way to you.
Okay, what?
Golden Bananas.
Okay.
The discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline. Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
So,
The story takes place in the underground world, where the scenery changes the deeper you go. Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe
yeah,
you're
it seems like a prequel.
DK can run, jump, and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash. You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems. More on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do.
Okay.
Punch. Smash enemies.
Okay.
Walls.
Audio good, by the way, chat?
Ground. And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens.
Music sounds
Dive
great.
punch.
Music sounds incredible.
Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How
This
deep
is-
you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain.
This has got to be similar
Roll
composers to Mario
Roll
Odyssey.
high
It has to
speed,
be.
Send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap. Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar.
Ooh, that's cool.
You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied.
Oh, nice.
Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or
Maddie,
tear
please.
up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes.
Oh, wow.
Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump. This will help you reach new heights. Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this.
I know, Maddie. I know, Maddie.
Boom rock or gold can have explosive effects. If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Ooh.
Turf serve. This lets you ride on chunks. Speed up and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
Also, voice
You
acting
never
in this
know
game
what you'll
is
discover in the underground world.
very much interesting. God damn, man.
So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
This looks incredible, dude. Giant watermelon!
The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there are the giant elders who call the underground world home.
Oh my
They're
god.
said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Oh my god.
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform
Okay.
with incredible destructive power.
Oh my
even hard
God!
Terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash
Oh.
as much as possible
Oh.
with the powerful Kong Bananza.
Okay.
Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bananza. Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich. A flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
I was like, yeah, he does have
You can
cheeks.
use updrafts to gain more air. Then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's Ostrich Bananza! Bananza transformations don't last forever though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
All right. Got it.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations.
Oh!
So get creative.
Yeah!
And use them as you adventure to the planet Four.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Standing.
Did Pierre really say that? Did they give him a glowing? God damn it, Pierre. Holy shit. All right, keep going. The fact that you can essentially chain them together in order to do like different transformations, I think is incredible. I think that's a very good thing. It's probably going to lead to a lot of interesting tech in this game and everything else like that.
Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
Void Kong, and it kind of rolls off the tongue.
By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Banandium Gems.
Banandium gems.
They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find.
I thought it's just a Void
You
Kong.
can also
Or is it
obtain
Voidy
these
Kong?
gems by completing challenges in the ruins.
That's
found
whatever.
Throughout your adventure.
Let's do this!
Challenges include time-limited battles.
It's Void
Courses
Kong.
where
Okay.
you'll need clever solutions. Side-scrolling stages and more.
There's the Donkey Kong Country influence.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium Gems. There are plenty of ruins to discover, so
I was doing a
give
bit,
them
lol.
try.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. These look cool, though. Oh my god, they actually do the pose as the actual transformations.
As you
Skill
collect
points.
Banandium Gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health
Oh.
or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from
Ooh.
further away, which could lead to new discoveries.
Skill trees make me happy. Make me a happy
Or
boy.
use skill points to learn new skills.
Surf
There
surf.
are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Banandium chips are shaped like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange.
Oh no.
These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange
Mario
gold for
Sunshine.
useful items at the
Oh, no.
stuff shop.
This is my
There are
god.
fossils too.
I know people are just being like, who's actually working on this game? This is obviously the Odyssey team. Like, there's no way in hell. The menus even look the same. Like, the menu even for going, like, this is the Odyssey team.
Good one.
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
Yeah, exact. Yes! Okay! Different fashion. We do have different costumes. Okay.
Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
Nice.
Or even change up your fur color.
Ooh!
Look is too much for Donkey Kong. Or
Oh, so you can't go fully naked. Okay. So if you just want to go like full on as the day you were born, and that's nothing to be ashamed of.
too little. Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits.
Ah.
So mix and match your look to suit the situation.
Okay. So each costume has a benefit to it. That's cool.
If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, Crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils.
Ooh.
Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles.
That's cool.
You can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
Nice. Okay. Hey, Nintendo. Why are you good about this and not in Mario Kart World? I don't fucking... Did you guys hear about the app that someone created actually for Mario Kart World? Because it's so hard to find shit and keep track of it. It's only on iOS right now, but someone actually made a Mario Kart tracker and everything else like that. This is the Tokyo department? Okay. I think NST has been given the next... I think NST has been given the next 3D Mario myself. Okay, so NST was given it, and then this is the Tokyo department. Yeah, so... It's I think it's also on iPad as well, so I have to download on iPad because I have an iPad. Maybe I'll download later and try it out, and that can make it easier for completion. Again, like, Mario Kart World is a fantastic game that needs some quality of life improvements. Disillusion, by the way, how you?
Plenty more to do in the
And Gladic, how you doing?
But not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies. When it comes to moving between layers, subterranean eels have your back. These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time.
All right.
And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
Teleport.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics. Get a photo like this, or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes.
They better give Greg
By
Kirkhope.
sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local co-op play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture. By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance.
I want to note there's game share functionality too.
This game also supports game share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat.
Yeah. Get that? Okay. Nintendo, please let us give an option to get rid of this. This is ugly as fuck and letterboxes things. Give us an option to get rid of this. Please. Jesus Christ. Why?
If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play.
Okay.
It guides you in the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Carve material. Or add some back on.
Oh, people are going to abuse the fuck out of this. Oh my god. Oh, there's going to be so many dicks. There's going to be so many dicks. There's going to be so many dicks. Oh my god, chat. Oh, Nintendo, why would you do this? Oh, the power you've just given people. Oh my fucking god. I can't believe this.
You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects. Give it a try and
Hi, Mario.
sculpt to your heart's content.
Okay. I'll admit, though,
Give it a try and
that Bowser's pretty good. That Bowser is pretty damn good. That's a pretty good one.
sculpt to your heart's content. This game also supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure
of
is
course.
also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress.
Disc will be twice as likely to appear after defeating an enemy.
By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear.
Okay. Okay. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Dixie and Diddy. Dixie and Diddy. Okay, it's confirmed. So this is not a prequel then. So why is Pauline a child then? Like that's my question. So yeah, I guess yeah. So Diddy and Dixie are still a thing. It's confirmed. They are in the game. So yes, those were the wristbands from Universal, correct. It was confirmed to not be a crank with Cranky, to be honest. Yeah, so what's the continuity with this? Unless, like, something else is going on. Yeah, Cranky is the OG DK who kidnapped Pauline. So, this must be something where maybe it's a successor or something else like that. That could also be the case. I don't know. We'll have to see when people play the game. New timeline? It could be time travel, yeah. It could just be time travel. They're probably just making up new lords, Mario. Nothing new, lol. We'll see.
Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Just
his own thing. We'll see.
Look at us, DK. I love to sing more than anything. I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core, no stopping us, not any get him, DK. Inside the storm, I found the key,
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Yeah! Look at that. Look at that.
own special power? DK!
Donkey Kong Bananza.
Nice.
Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
I have to get that, damn it. Wow, okay. So I'll definitely say that right now. That was a much better direct than the Mario Kart Direct. Any other Switch 2 trailers? I don't think so. I think that's the only one today. This was specifically for the for the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. Either Pauline Time Travel or this is Pauline Jr. One of the two, yeah. But damn, what a fucking direct though. I gotta say, that's definitely a much better like showcase of like what a game can do compared to something like we'll definitely have some sort of space-time thing going probably. For what I've seen Nintendo Day via friends, this Pauline is 13 years old. Okay. Or third option, Nintendo doesn't give a fuck. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But I thought that was a fantastic direct. I think that was a much better... I've not been playing Date Everything. But I hear it's good. Sometimes, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. Zelda. Zelda does... Zelda. That's probably Zelda. Anyway. Regardless, like, besides all that, we have confirmation Diddy and Dixie are still there. They are still... a part of that universe and everything else like that. You can still find them. Star Fox also does it. And then, well, okay, Star Fox technically doesn't. They just remake the same game over and over again. Yeah, Star Fox is more of a reboot situation. Anyway, regardless of all that, I also realized I forgot to move back something. Give me a second. Will we get funky? Yeah, will we get Funky Kong is the question. That is the question. Will we get funky? That is the question. Ethereal IMO. It's nice to see that Diddy and Dixie are still in here, though. So I imagine that's probably going to make a lot of people very happy. Ramby's also here, of course, Cranky, probably traveling and everything else like that. It does make me think that maybe at some point they'll maybe re-add, maybe... For some reason in my dreams, I had a dream where they were going to add, like, more DLC to Mario Kart World and everything else like that. I think they were going to add, like, Dixie Kong. I actually had that in a dream, funnily enough. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But overall, I really enjoyed that Direct. There's a lot of cool stuff to take away from that. I guess Nintendo's just like, no, we're going to show off Pauline. So Pauline was leaked. This was leaked due to some key art. But as it turns out, yeah. I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if they didn't announce DLC to Mario Kart World. I'd be surprised too. Everything looks great. I think the only thing I will say is that the game does have a thing where it kind of goes at 30 FPS at some times, but it's like it's probably at points where it's like it's so quick that it's probably not going to matter anyway. So it's fine. I think gameplay wise, it's still going to run pretty great. But this is clearly going to be a big showcase for the Switch 2 and everything else like that in terms of the visuals and everything else like that. Voice acting too. Big voice acting as well. Patrick Seitz probably is doing voice direction for this one as well. The transformations. My God. The fucking transformations. God damn it, Nintendo. Why'd you make DK hotter? Why'd you make DK hotter? Also, the different costumes. Different costumes for DK. You can also go alone with DK if you want. You can just go butt naked if you want. But each of the different costumes have different abilities as well. Greg Chun is the usual song director at Nintendo at Cup of Tea. Really? Age of Prison will run a consistent 60 wide window. No, it is running a consistent 60. It's just like little blips is what I'm saying. Just little blips. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it isn't running a consistent 60. I'm saying it's just little blips. That's all I'm saying. How long will it take modders to make new outfits? We'll have to see. Although I will say, if anyone has a mixed Switch, don't put it in your Switch 2, because apparently it will straight up brick it. So, or will at least ban you from online. So, Fire, yeah, like Patrick Seitz, I think, is just the main voice director now for Nintendo. Honestly, he's kind of a mainstay. Did song direction for the last couple Fire Emblem games. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if we did voice direction here for song direction here too. Sure will. So yeah, if you have a mixed Switch, don't use it on Switch 2. Just saying. I saw that. Really, I had no clue. But yeah, great. But yeah. This game looks great. I think it looks fantastic. It looks expressive as hell. The music sounds fantastic. I think it's going to be the fact that you can essentially swap between any like Bananza form at any time. Is very, very good. And everything else like that. EPT Toge has some great people. Yeah. It's really cool. I will be getting this game day one. By the way, for anyone asking, I do have it on pre-order, so I will be getting a day one. So we are definitely going to be covering this game. So I hope you guys look forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, that was Donkey Kong Bananza Direct. I really enjoyed my time with it. I'm looking forward to seeing all the fan art. The fucking DK artist. Oh, so many fucking dicks. People are going to abuse that hard. Coles. Not a secret husbando. Ever since the new design was announced, June Nader, DK won me over. It's not a secret husbando thing. DK won me over ever since the new design was shown off. I am a personal belief that I prefer the new DK design over the old one. So, of course they're talking about DK's dumpy. Of course they are. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Again, it looks great. All the different challenges too. Again, the whole thing with Pauline as well, and the fact that she's a big part of it. Again, that's probably a thing where it's like, the art that leaked was probably just like, oh, we're going to find out a game. No, Nintendo was just going to talk about it anyway. So, but is there a waifu? Probably one of the new Kongs, honestly. I think looks like a waifu. Anyway, before we get into it, I actually want to quickly mention that I got my screen protector in for my Nintendo Switch, and it looks great. Look at that thing. Look at the screen protector. I got a new screen protector from D-Brand. It's their Prism 2.0, and it is great. And it installed great. And it looks fantastic and everything else like that. I really like the D-Brand screen protectors. I will say, apparently there have been reports of, like, because of the film that's on, like, the Switch 2, it does lead it more prone to scratching. I would recommend getting a screen protector of any kind. If you can afford it, get the D-brand one, because the D-brand ones are really good. But regardless, get a screen protector for your Switch 2 so you can protect it more. Might be Poppy Kong might be female or femboy. Maybe. One of the two. We'll have to see. Maybe more into that. But yeah. That's cool. All right, folks, I think that's going to do it for this short stream. I will be back later for another stream. I do have to go in a little bit and help out with my dad with something. So I need to do that. But we will be back probably around 4 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to say, for a live stream. So, and the stream we're going to be doing today is going to be a whatever Wednesday. We're going to do whatever the hell I want. So we might play some Switch 2. Maybe we'll do some crowd control. Maybe a combination of the two. We'll see what happens. And then this Friday, we continue on with game clearing. And I've pretty much decided what my next game is going to be for game clearing. I think we're finally going to do Earthbound. That's been a game I've been promising for years, and I think we're finally going to do it. So, Friday, we will be starting Earthbound. Sort of going off the high of Deltarune a little bit. So, there you go. That's the current schedule and everything else like that. I'll see you guys back here later today at 4 p.m. Pacific. Around that, I think. For the actual live stream. For the actual live stream for today. Anything else like that. So, hope you guys look forward to that. It's going to be fun. But y'all have a fantastic day. And everything else like that. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. And everything else like that. Y'all have a fantastic time. Look forward to DK Bananza next month. And yeah. Take it easy, folks. Bye. I can do it.